Good afternoon, one and all present and respected all dignitaries present here. I would like to welcome you all on behalf of PVG COET Pune. Myself, Professor Swati Dutt, welcome you all for Print Olympiad final round of West Zone. Now, I would like to request Professor Madhura Mahajan ma'am to welcome all and give concept of final round of the West Zone. So, ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Swati ma'am. So that was Professor Swati from our department, faculty member since last 3 years. And myself, Professor Madhura Mahajan, I'm the head of department at Pune Vidyarthi College of Engineering and Technology and GKPWIM Institute of Management. And we are the hosts for the West Zone. And along with me, we have Professor Parag Hase, who is the faculty member, the head of department at Baba Saheb Ambedkar University, Marathwada University, Aurangabad. So that is also a department of printing there. And together we are hosting this event, which is the third round of Print Olympiad. And Print Olympiad, now most of us are familiar here, but there are some special guests who have joined today. So a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, the chief guest for today's function, and the special jury members. We have international jury members from Thailand and the other jury members, Mr. Nizam Abbas, then the regular jury members who were there for the first and second round. So warm welcome to all of you. Our principal, Dr. Manoj Taramre sir, and the competing students, the students who are going to participate in today's third round. So we have all the best wishes for all of you. So Print Olympiad, as we all know, this is the 5th edition of Print Olympiad, which is happening in this year 2022. It was divided into 4 zones since last year, since the pandemic started. And so North Zone, West Zone, East Zone, and South Zone. And then depending upon their timetable and the time available for each zone, the programs have been conducted. And we also have finished 2 rounds. Our first round basically had around 55 participants. And there were colleges from western part of India, that is, so of course our college is there, one of the premier colleges in printing in Pune, then SIES, then we had students coming from Gujarat, Ahmedabad, and from Madhya Pradesh, there were 2 institutes. One is Makhanlal Chaturvedi University, and then the other one is the Diploma College from Jabalpur. So these are and apart from these degree and diploma, we are also having BVOC institutes, so Bachelor of Vocational Institutes. These students also have very enthusiastically participated in the first 2 rounds. And let's say around 100 registrations, 55 got selected and were allowed, or they were eligible for the first round. And then when the first MCQ test was completed, there were around 8 shortlisted. 8 top scorers were shortlisted, and from the 8 top scorers, then in the second round there were again 3 shortlisted, which are now going to participate today. And today's round is an extempore round, and they are supposed to, they have been given around 50 topics to speak upon. The topics are varied based upon the various areas of print, print management, color, and different printing processes. And I mean, there's a huge variety of topics where the students need to study, have to study all the 50 topics. And then out of those 50 topics, they will be presented with 3 topics each by the jury members. And then from that, they have a choice to speak upon any one topic. So that's how this round is going to be coordinated and conducted. And we are extremely thankful to Offset Printers Association, Ludhiana, and Professor Kamal Chopra, who has really, in a very zealous and enthusiastic way, been conducting all these rounds, not only this year, but since many years, and he literally encourages all of us to and keeps us always on our toes and trying to coordinate things, look out for prominent chief guests, and who can really leave an impact by their work and by whatever their experiences which they share with the students. So thank you to Professor Chopra sir, and allowing us, myself and Professor Parag Hase, to host this event. So with this, I would like to once again welcome all of you all. Very best to the students who are going to present their extempore speeches. And with this, I would like to hand over to Swati again.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. Now, I would like to request Professor Kamal Chopra to tell us about OPA and Print Olympiad and give the introduction to West Zone coordinators one by one. Over to you, sir.
Thanks, Swati. Officer Printer Association was established in the year 1988, and it is affiliated with the All India Federation of Master Printers. OPA, popularly known as OPA, OPA is considered to be one of the most active printer association in India. The major events conducted by OPA are Gutemberg Festival, OPA Carnival. We conduct these every year at the eve of Holi. Then Interprint Expo India is our trade show, which is organized every alternate year. Punjab Print is the official journal of OPA. We have been working for the growth and development of the printing since we started Print Yatra for meeting the people, printers of different cities, different zones, different areas of the country, not only of the country, but overseas also. We conducted Print Yatra in Nepal and Sri Lanka also, and some part of the Bangladesh also. By Print Yatra, the main aim is networking between the printers so that we must know their problems and their areas where more work needs to be done, and to understand their problems. Some of the problems when we received, they were that young persons are not joining printing. Younger generation are not joining printing. And in those days, we have also seen that even the biggest printer, when we talk about their sons and daughters, they say he or she is going to become a doctor, engineer, and like that. And nobody was interested to put their next generation to printing. That was lack of awareness about the printing. Taking that thing in mind, we started Print Chetna. Print Chetna was our project just to educate about printing, what is printing, and how and best career anybody can adopt while joining printing. In Print Chetna, we try to visit every schools, and not only schools, some colleges also. At the same time, we approach the government, and with our efforts, 2 chapters on printing was included by CBSE in their books. That was the effort made by OPA, so that at least youngster must know what is printing. At the same time, it was also visible from the industry that they are not getting proper persons to work on their machines or to manage their factories. At the same time, when it is seen that management staff is also not available, we are not getting proper management staff to guide us. If we say that we have 250,000 printers in India, so I will definitely say that more than 98% printers who are managing the printing houses, who are the proprietors or directors of printing houses, are not qualified in printing. They are doing the just family business. Father developed the printing press and they are running it. We know that we have many printing institutes in India. As far as I know, there were 35 at that time. Now it is 42 printing institutes. We started Print Olympiad. This project was started in 2006 to pursue the existing students of printing for out-of-box ideas and to look beyond the books, to be abreast with the latest innovations. You know, in the factory, we don't have the time to look at the latest innovation. We need only to run the factories. These students, when they are studying in 3 years, they can develop new things. They can understand new things and guide us. That's why Print Olympiad is now considered to be the biggest talent hunt for printing in India. And it is the only competition of its kind in the world. During pandemic, when it was not possible to move, so in that difficulty, we find an opportunity. We started this Print Olympiad on original platform, as Madhura Madam was telling you just now. We requested the universities and institutes to join hand to find the students who are interested to participate sitting in their home. They don't have to travel. That's why the 4th edition, the edition before this, which was held in 2020, was organized on Zoom platform. With that virtual platform, it was possible for the remotest people staying in remote areas, they was able to join. Final was also conducted at Zoom platform, at virtual platform. But at that time, we thought that this is the best idea. This edition, which we call the 5th edition of Print Olympiad, we decided to do it on a hybrid mode. First, we will conduct at the regional platform, as we did last time, to find the regional top student. As Madam Maja was telling, we have already finalized the top students from North, East, South, and now today we will get the top student of West also. The 5th edition curtain raiser was done by World Print Guru Frank Remano on 25th of February 2022. Since then, the competition has started. You can imagine the work behind it and how long journey it is. Today we are in August and finally will be held in September. We are doing everything was going smoothly and being conducted. For the sake of transparency and to reach the remotest corner of the country, it is decided that always we will conduct the Print Olympiad in this manner only. The 5th edition of Print Olympiad, that is 2022 Print Olympiad, is hosted by Central University of Haryana and Kurukshetra University for North Zone. Avinashi Lingam University, Coimbatore and AGPC Shivakasi are hosting the South Zone. RIPT Kolkata is hosting the East Zone. And for the West Zone, which is the final we are going to see today, PVG COET and GKPWIM Pune and BAMU Aurangabad are hosting the West Zone competitions. We have also engaged the teachers from these universities to conduct it as the regional coordinators. The regional competitions are the responsibilities of the regional coordinators, and for that we have regional coordinators in every zone. This time we have nominated 2 regional coordinators in every zone. So after completing all the regional competitions, it will be possible to get at least 4 students. There can be more. It's not, it is up to the judges. One from each, at least one from each. Already 3 zones already finalized one. Today we don't know what will happen, but from east, north, south, and west, and all these will be eligible for the national level competition, so that we can get the top print student of India. Will be given a cash prize of ₹1 lakh plus certificate. So this is what the Print Olympiad is, and what is the purpose of the Print Olympiad. As I was intimating that we have 2 coordinators in each area. So we have two coordinator in West also. We have one coordinator, Mr. Prag Hase. He's the head of Department of Printing Technology and Graphic Arts at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University. I spelled BAMU at that time, Aurangabad, and he has more than 6 years experience in printing and 12 years experience in teaching and research. Mr. Hase is the technical consultant to Avirat Printing Cluster Nader and technical consultant to Bhima Shankar Printing Cluster Pune. Mr. Hase visited China, Germany for invited lectures, conferences, and exhibition, etc. He successfully hosted 4 printed conferences at department, and his work was published in various reputed journals. So Dr. Hase is one of the coordinator for. So we have two coordinators, two each in every zone. I was telling about today because we are hosting the West zone final. So I've already introduced you one coordinator. Another coordinator we have Professor Mrs. Madhura Mahajan. She is working as head of Department of Printing Engineering with the Pune Vidyarthi Graha College of Engineering and Technology and GK Patel Institute of Management. It is situated in Pune. She is working in the department for the last 26 years with interest in the subject of offsetting, adhesives, technology, press standardization, etc. She has attended technical and non-technical workshop conferences at national and international level. She has also visited Drupa, Printpad, and Palmex exhibitions, etc. She has also presented papers at national and international conferences and published 3 international journals. She has been awarded President Award for the Best Teacher by AFMP and felicitated by OPA for her contribution in Print Olympiad. She was awarded Best Teacher Award by late Vijay Joshi Trust in 2011. And she is also an entry of noteworthy contribution to Department of Printing by Alumni Association of Pune Vidyarthi Graha in honor of founder, Dr. late Shri Pa Kulkarni in May 2018. She was also she has experience of industry also. She is not only a teacher. She has both ways. She has academic experience as well as the technical experience. Because as far as I know, before joining teaching, she has been working with Parkson Packaging and Tata Press also. So she had the experience of both the fields. So I'm thankful to them for giving time and their energy without any financial benefits. So this is all work we are doing, voluntary work. And I'm thankful to all the coordinators today because the last finale, I wish to thank everyone, our entire team, which has done so much work for this Print Olympiad. Our mission is growth of printing only. So we wish that the printing may grow, whatever may happen. So that's what I wanted to say. Over to Swati ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving a brief introduction about OPA and our West Zone coordinators. So now we have with us our principal, Dr. Manoj Taramble, sir. He is PhD in electrical engineering. So I would like to welcome him, and I would like to hand over this session to address us. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Swati, and all members present in this afternoon online session. Respected Kamal Chopra sir, who is Offset Printer Association president, and they have organized this event, mega event, Olympiad. Olympiad. So this is some sort of distinct activity which is carried out by OPA which has enlightened minds of the student who are taking education in printing. So they have got a diversified experience. Why? Because the competition was elementary in MCQ type, then special topics were given, discussions are there. So I think this is the platform where all printing student, they got a multidisciplinary, at the same time topic related to the printing technology, latest topic related to the printing technology information. So I am thankful for giving us opportunity to host this competition for the West Zone. Sir, we express our gratitude for this type of honor what you have shown on us, and expect such type of cooperation you will ask, and we will give unconditionally in coming days for the betterment of a printing technology field in India and abroad. So students are enlightened, once again I will say, with the various topics, and this will be a grand event as far as my knowledge is concerned, where you have clubbed all different parts of country with appropriate experts for the betterment of printing technology field. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, once again. So now I would like to request Professor Parag Hase, sir, to introduce our judges. Sir, over to you.
A warm welcome to all the dignitaries present for today's competition round from India and abroad. So it is my privilege to host for this competition round on behalf of the Western India Print Olympiad competition round. Technology in New Arts, Commerce and Science College, Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. And he is working as associate professor since 1991 in the same institute. He has experience of working in board of studies in various disciplines of University of Pune, as well as various academic committees of the college. The next jury for our today's competition is Mr. Shailendra Vishnu Pople. Mr. Shailendra Vishnu Pople, he is graduate in commerce. He is proprietor of Shubhan Graphics. He has experience of more than 22 years in printing business, and currently his press is among the top 4 printers in the area of Dombivli and Kalyan. Mr. Pope has received various state level awards for quality printing. Currently, Mr. Shailendra is president of Dombivli Shahar Mudrak Sangh. Apart from this, Mr. Shailendra is chairman of software for printing industry of All India Federation of Master Printers. The third jury that he is availing his services for our this round is right from the first round. These juries having providing their services for this print services. The next is Dr. P. Sasikala. She is Dean of Academics. She is professor and head Department of New Media Technology at Makhanlal Chaturvedi National University of Journalism and Communication, Bhopal. She is instrumental in implementing NEP-based 7 programs at MCU. She is Executive Council and Academic Council member of various higher educational institutions, including Technical University of Haryana. Dr. P. Sasikala, apart from this, she is holding the position of many educational academic bodies member, such as Indian Institute of Mass Communication, New Delhi, to name a few. She is also member of New Media Committee of MHRD. P. Sasikala has 25 years of research and teaching experience, and she has published more than 70 research papers in national, international journals and conferences. She has successfully organized several faculty development programs, training programs, and capacity building programs. Now I request Madhura ma'am to introduce our other 2 judges. Over to you, Madhura ma'am.
Thank you, Parag sir. Yeah, so as Parag sir has mentioned that these 3 jury members were a part or have been a part for the first and second round also. So they have given their time in judging the first competition, the second, and now for the third as well. Today we have two more additional jury members, out of which one is an international member, and the other one is an expert, again industry expert from India. So let me first introduce to you Mr. Ahmad Mughira Nurhani, who is also known as Mugi, fondly known as Mugi, and by most of the printers here in India as well as out abroad. Mr. Mugi we have interacted and met Mr. Mugi on many occasions, and he was also a part of Print Olympiad, or has been a part of Print Olympiad since many years. And it is really an honor, Mugi sir, to have you again this time for Print Olympiad for the West Zone. Mr. Mugi has completed his Bachelor of Science in Economics, and also completed from the College of Liberal Art, Oregon State University, USA, in the year 1993. Currently, Mr. Mugi is the president of Indonesian Print Media Association. So from 2022 to 2027 is his tenure. Mr. Mugi is also the president director PT of Intermasa Printing and Publishing from 1993 till date. Also working as president director PT at Mandagani, Nandangi are the office furnitures manufacturer from 1997 till date. Sir is also the president director PT Hanurani Property and Assets Management from 2015 till date. Sir is also the chairman of Mugi Nurbon Hotel and Residence from 2018 till date. So, sir is an active printer, I would say, and his experience has always helped the academicians who have interacted with him from India, from all the various printing colleges from different zones, and each time we have got something very unique to learn from him. So I would like to request Mr. Mugi to share his thoughts on this occasion. Mr. Mugi, please.
Thank you, Professor Madura. Nice to see you again, even in the Zoom. Professor Kamal Chopra and other respected judges. It's a very proud of me becoming part of the jury for this event, Print Olympiad. And thanks for Mr. Kamal Chopra, who always invited me to join this great event. So I just send a message for the student who already accomplished to this final. Don't be nervous, just give your best presentation and also your best answer when the judges asking a question. So you're already the best of the best. So good luck for all the students. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for your best wishes. Moving on to our next new jury member is Mr. Nizam Abbas, one of the most dynamic personalities, I would say, in the print industry today. Very encouraging for academicians to interact with him, very encouraging for students today, as he has been really very active and dynamic in providing hands-on or experience or training to so many students from the South region or West region, or maybe students from all over India who are pursuing print education, and has given them and kind of makes them job ready, so that these students get experience when they and are ready to work in the industry. He has a huge list of achievements and accolades, and his resume is almost 11 pages. But I would just like to mention a few highlights which are really very relevant to to people here. And so basically, Mr. Nizam Abbas is has completed his diploma in printing. So he has his formal education in printing, and currently he is the founder and CEO of SGO Pre-Media Limited UK, UK's global pre-media partner. So from 2021 till date, he is the founder and CEO. Then he was also, he has also been the founder of SGO Pre-Media from 2020 till date. And his basically, he also founded My Print Career, which was India's first career and employment portal exclusively designed for the print and packaging industry. He is also the partner of YesGo, a founder at YesGo, a complete pre-press and packaging software training along with ESCO software. So we are all aware of ESCO, which is the world's best software to design various packages and for packaging. So he has, in collaboration with ESCO, he has started YesGo. And with 100, so the students who get trained in this division or at YesGo are having 100% placement offers. Is also the proprietor of for One Stop Solutions, a center for complete pre-press and manpower solutions. Under YesGo, Mr. Nizam Abbas has covered various institutes and given a lot of coverage for printing institutes, printing departments, and we also had, PVG had the privilege to be covered under YesGo, which under their bulletin, where they published information about our institute, and it was published only through India, all over India, but even to other countries as well, globally. So he has received many awards, one of them being the most fabulous leaders by National Congress and Awards for Sustainable Exports and Packaging in 2019, Leadership Game Changer Awards by MSME CCII in 2020, Most Influential Leaders by National Congress and Award for Sustainable Exports in 2020 also, Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2021, and the 10 Most Inspiring CEOs Making a Difference Award in 2021 by CIO Views USA. So he has been honored by various universities and printing colleges, out of which one is Anna University and second is Arasan Ganeshan Polytechnic College, Sivakashi. And so, as I said, he writes columns, he expresses his thoughts and his expertise in the field of printing, and which provides a lot of guidance to the faculty, the students, as well as to other industries people. So very warm welcome to Mr. Nizam Abbas, and sir, we would really be happy to if you can share your views on this occasion.
Happy evening all. Thank you, ma'am. Basically, I am a gold medalist in printing technology. So as I told Kamalji, see, during our college days, we never got this type of opportunities. So if we see, that is what, whenever he called me, I said, so I want to be go back to my college days and I want to attend those type of things. So that's what I always say. So students got a best opportunity like this. See, those three people, James, Saksi and Rosen, we wish you all the best. Apart from all these things, you must do one more thing. I have trained more than 1,200 people globally. So my target was to train 10,000 people in 2025. So wishing all the best to all the students, and once again thanks to all who gave the opportunity. Kamalji, you have to announce some Print Olympiad, like experienced people like us who missed the opportunity during our college days. Then it is good for us. And moreover, this is an opportunity. I said, sir, I am traveling to UK this week. Then I thought, okay, when he called, I said, I will postpone it. Thanks for this opportunity, Kamalji. Wish the students once again all the best. See, these three students already make the way. So winning or losing doesn't matter. You are already in, you are flagged in entire industry. So wish once again all the best to all the James, Saxi and Rosen. Once again, thanks to all. Once again, special thanks to Madhura Magazine, who covered my profile. Say, I am surprised by hearing all those things. Thanks a lot once again, ma'am. Thank you, Kamalji.
Thank you very much, sir, for your guidance. So now moving ahead, I request Swati to take over.
Yes, ma'am. So now I will introduce our technical coordinator of Print Olympiad, Professor Bijinder Kaushik. Mr. Bijinder Kaushik is working as Assistant Professor, Training and Placement Coordinator in Department of Printing Technology, Guru Jambeshwar University of Hisar. He is MTech Gold Medalist and currently pursuing PhD in Printing Technology. He is having 11 years of experience in the area of teaching and research. He is Vice President of Teaching Association, GJU SNT Hisar. He has published more than 30 papers in the journals of national and international repute. He has exceptionally contributed to print education and industry by successfully conducting various seminars, webinars, workshops, and conferences. He is working with OPA from past 2 years for conducting various online and offline events. His participation is actively means highly appreciable for the Print Olympiad. So thank you so much, sir, once again for coordinating our Print Olympiad. So over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Swatiji, for such nice introduction. So, time to know the rule regulations regarding today's oral round. So, starting with the today's round, it is not just today we have started, but we have started in Feb and March when all the experts all over the world, we can say, were called to know the latest happenings and latest topics which can be the technical topics for this oral round. And OPA has received many topics all over the part of globe for this oral round, and finally 50 oral topics were selected by OPA. And out of that, each jury member was given some topics and they had picked most recent 3 topics out of that. So the topics have been collected and shuffled to each of the students, and each student will be appearing 5 topics on the screen. The student need to pick one topic and need to speak for 5 to 7 minutes on the topic. And there is stipulated time limit for that. That is only 5 to 7 minutes. And if any student speaks for less time or more time, then 2 marks for each minute will be deducted for that. The most important instructions for student and jury members is that no screen reading is allowed and no any book reading is allowed during the speech or may say oral ex tempo. No such reading is allowed during the oral round. And further, the evaluations will be for the 5 portions: portion A, portion B, C, D, E. 5 portions will be evaluated for one student, each student. Portion A is the quality of content of the student he speaks. Portion B is the presentation style and confidence level of the student. And portion C, that is question and answer part of his oral round. How much or how he responds to the questions and answers. So jury members has to give marks for only 3 portions, that is A, B, C on the scale 1 to 5. Out of that, 1 is lowest and 5 is the highest. Apart from the jury members, the audience consideration will be there and audience poll will be there for each student, and 10 votes will be counted as 1 mark. Furthermore, if any student speaks less or more than the stipulated time, then 2 marks for each minute will be deducted. So overall score will be 40% of portion A, 25% of B, and 20% of C, 15% of D. And if the time limit is less or more, or time he speaks less, that is less or more, those marks will be deducted as portion E. So these all are the rule regulations regarding today's event. The most important instruction is, students, please don't read the screen. Please don't take help of any unethical media. So our technical team and our jury members are monitoring you. So best wishes to you, all the students. Best wishes to you. If still any query, you may please ask. For all the judges, this sample sheet has been already shared in the WhatsApp group, and the marking is to be done on the Google form at the last student performance. So these all are the rule regulations regarding today's round. Thank you very much. Best wishes.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving brief introduction to our finalists. Now, I would like to request our Professor Madhura Mahajan ma'am to introduce chief guest.
Yeah. Thank you, Swati. Today, we are really privileged to have one of the most eminent personalities in the field of packaging. And sir is actually very busy currently due to his various commitments, but it is really a honor, and we are really happy that he agreed to join today's program. So we have with us Professor Dr. N.C. Saha. Sir is the founder, chairman, and director of Foundation for Innovative Packaging and Sustainability, which is also called as FIPS. And he has more so been more recognized as the former director of Indian Institute of Packaging, Government of India. Sir is an internationally acclaimed professional. Most of us are aware of it, with almost 35 years of rich experience in the field of packaging science and technology. He was the former director at IIP, which is India's premier institute in packaging. About his formal education, sir has obtained masters in food technology from Central Food Technological Research Institute, which is SFTRI, Mysore, and has completed his PhD in packaging management. Sir is an alumni of School of Packaging, Michigan State University, USA, as a UNDP fellow, and University of Tehran for advanced program in productivity concepts and tools as a fellow of Asian Productivity Organization, APA. He was the vice president of World Packaging Organization, WPO, secretary general of Asian Packaging Federation, board member of APEDA, Spices Board, FFDC, GS1, CPPRI, member of expert committee of FSSAI, MOFECC, MOFPI, member secretary SAC, MOCI, Government of India. So these are various bodies which are pertaining to food quality and food approvals for food and food packaging. So his illustrious career has been marked with several national and international milestones and accolades. As director of IIP, his commendable contribution was to completely facelift the image and reputation of the institute to get global recognition and to be well accepted by the packaging fraternity and Government of India. Along with all these accolades and his associations with various bodies, sir has also authored 2 books in food packaging for IGNOU, then 1 book on packaging of fragrance for FFDC, Government of India. He has published 25 research papers, more than 500 articles in packaging, and acquired 1 patent on packaging container made of plastic laminated tube for liquid jiggery for the enhancement of shelf life up to 180 days. He was the editor for bi-monthly magazine Packaging India, former editor-in-chief Journal of Packaging Technology and Research by Springer Nature, Germany. Recently, he has authored a book on food packaging, materials, techniques, and environmental issues, published by Springer Nature, Germany. Recently, he has a textbook on food packaging materials, techniques, and environmental issues, also published by Springer Nature, Germany. His current portfolio is as follows. Sir is the chairman for 3 sectional committees, Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS, Government of India. Founder chairman for Foundation for Innovative Packaging and Sustainability. So that is his, that is the current NGO in which he has founded this and is the founder chairman of this organization. He's the head of Natural Packaging Committee, EDA, Government of India, visiting professor at Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Delhi, expert committee for Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, Government of India, technical expert BIRAC, Ministry of Biotechnology, Government of India, permanent honorary member of Asian Packaging Federation, APF, editorial board for number of packaging magazines and journals, and an eminent speaker at various national and international packaging conferences. So I think, we are really, I must say, honored and very, very blessed to have Dr. Saha here with us, who with his rich experience and all his achievements and the contribution he has made for the packaging industry in order to get its space today the way it is recognized in our country. I think a lot of credit can be given to Professor Saha. Sir, we are very honored and happy to have you with us, and we would really like to listen to your views, and I request you to please address the audience.
Thank you so much, Professor Madhurima Mahajan. I think Dr. Manoj Tarambale, the principal of Pune Vidyapit Griha of the Engineering College of Technology, Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra, who is the president of Offset Printing Association, and guest faculty, you're the jury member who are the very eminent jury for this, the round of your Printing Olympiad for the students, the competition, and the most importantly, the students who are the winner of the 3 students, what I could find the name, the James Shakshi and Roshan Kailash, and other contestants, and the ladies and gentlemen. I feel honored to get this invitation from Professor Madhura Mahajan. And in fact, I just came yesterday from Delhi and it just missed my mind. And today morning, she reminded me, I knew that I have to speak here. Thank you so much, ma'am. I believe that printing and packaging, it's all interlinked each other. This is just for the students' knowledge. I have been teaching to my students in Packaging Institute for the last 32 years, and even now I've been teaching to the Indian Institute of Technology, of course, on the material science. But what I feel that printing of any package is considered to be the mirror about the product which is inside the package. And no package can be identified without printing. The printing is such an important component or an integral part of the packaging. The package material could be anything. It could be paper, it could be glass or metal or even plastics. And now the Prime Minister has given another mission called Natural Packaging Material. And very recently, I have occupied another position as is chairman of Natural Packaging Committee, which is constituted by Minister of Commerce, Government of India, to promote the natural packaging material like bamboo, jute, leaves as an alternative to the single-use plastic, and the single-use plastics are becoming banning that across the world. Even you think about the natural packaging material, you can make a package by using any material, but how the package, the inside the product will be known to the customer. It's only the mechanism in the printing. That's why he said that printing is the mirror of any product or mirror of a package. And what is the product, what is the package contain, that can be given by showing the printing technology. OPA has been doing a wonderful job, and I was listening to Professor Kamal Chopra. I've heard of him in earlier also because I was also once in a jury of your BMPA contest at Bombay, and printing industry over a period of time has gone in a long way. And of course, now there are many Master Print Association, there's an All India Printers Association, and they're doing excellent work. And when you talk about printing technology, whether it's a flexographic or a rotogravure, or now we talk about the digital printing, we feel that different printing technology is process, and most importantly, the kind of printing inks, what should be used for what kind of process and technology, that becomes very important. When you say package, it's not only mere the package or a container which contain the product. We say that package has to be in such a manner, it should speak itself. And especially in the modern marketing scenario, when a consumer or a customer is going to a shop, there is no salesman, the package has to speak. And package design, the design could be two design, we say the structural design and the graphic design. Now, the structural design is mainly based on different kind of material, the size, shape, capacity. When we talk about the graphic design, it's merely the printing. Whether I'm making a 3-color printing or a 6-color or a 9-color printing, and what kind of the color I'm giving and the kind of aptitude thinking about the concept or the color concept, the printing has to come, which comes in the graphic design. And overall, the design has to be in such a manner that when a customer or the modern consumer enters to shop, the design should be so attractive, it attracts the customer. And we say the package, it's a spokesperson, the package speaks itself, and it talks to the customer that, ma'am, come nearer to me, touch me, feel me, buy me. Now, this kind of stimulation, it all comes from the packaging, where printing becomes a very important aspect. And that's why I feel that printing and packaging are complementary to each other. In fact, without printing, the package, a mere package, has no value, because it cannot be expressive, it cannot be explained about the product inside the package, and more importantly, you can't get a value addition without a printing. I'm very happy that OPS, especially Professor Chopra, has taken an excellent initiative, just to promote the printing industry by involving the students, and through the competition, so-called Printing Olympiad. I think is a very good initiative. I was just sharing with Professor Madhurima from our NGO. We have also taken an initiative called Responsible Packaging Award, which is called a design aspect. Of course, again, the package design has not given much importance. In India, there are many design institutes like National Institute of Design, Indian Institute of Technology. There are 4 IITs that got a design. But we find that package design, even on my own institute, where I spend my entire life, about 32 years at the Indian Institute of Packaging also, the design was a very small component. So now we thought from the NGO side, we should promote the package design, because that becomes very important. But the moment you talk design, it comes the material, it comes the printing, both is a part of the design. And we are very happy that National Institute of Design, NID Bhopal, has joined with us. And this is a joint program, like OPS taken initiative. NID Bhopal has taken an initiative, have a competition on a package design competition, giving a name called FIPSA Award, or called Responsible Packaging, which we are going to launch on 9th of September. Where again, I want to say we are very thankful to Professor Madhurima, and she was so proactive, came forward to be associated with us, with our foundation, and which I mentioned to entire team that how this a college from a Pune, they're coming forward. You won't believe, because of your initiative, when I was there in yesterday to Delhi, the Delhi University Bhaskaracharya College, their principal has spoke to me, and there are 25 students have joined with us for this conference. They also started calling and giving this the promotion of the conference. That shows how the academy, they take a lot of interest for the cause of a subject, like we talk on packaging technology, the responsible packaging. When I say packaging, thank you so much. Madhurima has given a very illustrious my profile. Yes, I spent my entire life on the subject of packaging, and thanks to this packaging fraternity. And over the last 35 years, I could travel almost 48 countries, seeing about what's happening across the world, being a vice president of World Packaging Organization, all the continent, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and as well as Australia, all the continent I could visit and see that how the package improvement is happening across the world. You will be happy to note when you do the World Star judging across the world, there is a judging happen every year and then called Asia Star judging. It's called India Star judging. It's like Miss India. So we got India Star, World Star, and Asia Star and World Star. So everywhere you find, when I talk about the World Star, about 470 entry comes every year. And India is a country who gets the highest number of the World Star award. That shows the Indian company, especially the FMCG company, they are giving very much seriousness about the aspect of package design, where printing becomes one of the very important component. And that's why I feel that when I got the invitation, I find that printing, packaging has to go together. Without printing, no package has no value. Today we'll see the statistics. We say globally, the packaging industry's turnover is around 975 billion US dollar. This is the data of 2020. And this industry's global is going about at the rate of 3 to 5%. But in Asia, that's the India and China, these are two countries we find the industry is growing in a different manner. It's a remarkable growth. Global growth is around 3 to 5%. India and China is growing at the rate of 11 to 13%. That's the Indian condition we find. Till the last year, very interestingly, during the COVID, most of the industry has gone slow down, but the packaging industry did not happen much. Because you remember in 2020, the 130 to 1.32 crores, everyone at home in a closed door. Now, there are people, the industries are growing, like especially your e-commerce industry is growing. And e-commerce has delivered your food, all the essential commodity, and everything came in a packaged condition. That's the reason the government of India has liberalized the packaging industry is considered to be an essential commodity. As a result, what we find, even though the COVID situation, the packaging industry has not been really much affected, though there are little slowdown, but not affected. The last year data, 2021, 22 data has not come. The Indian turnover is around 52.5 billion US dollar. And Indian industry is growing, as I said, that 11% growth, and that should continue. The most importantly, when you talk about the consumption of packaging, it's seen that 70% consumption of packaging is coming for food and beverages, and followed by 10% goes to medicine, which is pharma industry, 5% to cosmetics, and balance 15% any other product. Now, coming back to the food and beverages, in India, the beverage industry is one of the most growing industry. You talk about Pepsi, Coke, all the CSD, carbonated soft drink, or even the fruit juice, it comes in a container, maybe in an aluminum container, or comes in your 3-piece can. Everywhere, when the product is being sold, it's all being sold because of the attractive graphic and printing. So that's why the printing becomes so important. If your student feels that printing is one of the subject which can be isolated from packaging, it's wrong, because packaging and printing has to go together. Without printing, package has no value at all. That's why the printing is always considered as a decorative technology. But we feel today printing has become an integral part of the packaging. A lot of development has happened. Professor Chopra would be knowing. But as a packaging technologist, what we find everywhere across the world, we are talking about sustainability. There are few companies like we are in touch with the printing ink company like Sigwork or DIC. All the companies are connected to us. They have been doing a more sustainable ink. They are using more and more solvent-less printing ink. I think there we have to give more emphasis, and I'm sure OPA and other Master Printer Association must be talking on that, how best we can reduce the carbon emission in the printing process, how best we can make a more sustainable printing ink. But as far as the food packaging is concerned, because I'm also with FSSI and Bureau of Indian Standard, what we find in case of food, the most important is the migration, the leaching out from the package to the food. The print, either it comes on a surface print or it could come as a reverse print. But the below the material, which is the substrate material, over that the printing was done, that comes in contact with the food product. So until unless the ink, what we use, that has got a less heavy metal content or a compliance to that, which is called a specific migration, the food package becomes very difficult, because food package cannot be marketed without printing. And the printing inks becomes very important. I think that's the area the more and more research is going on, how best we can make compliance to have the heavy metal content in a ppm level, and it should not have, without chemical pigment, how can you use the vegetable pigments and make use of the printing technology, so that when that migration is happening, everything will be as per FSSI or FD regulations, the specific migration will be within the limit. So I believe the students today who has been what Professor Madhuri was talking, the 55 entries, the first round 8 and second round 3. It's like you are going from Commonwealth Games and you are going for Olympic. The same manner, these two students, James Shakshi and Kailash, they have already crossed many hurdles and they reached to this position. It's a remarkable, they have done it. I'm very much sure that they might have really not only studious, they have applied their presence of mind, and that's the way they could reach to this position. And I'm sure with this competition, it will further boost up them that how well they can take it forward. And as Professor Chopra said, the printing industry is really looking for talents. And I think these students will be immediately absorbed by any of the printing industry because of their talent, because of their success in this competition. With this, thank you so much. Thank you once again to your PVG, the College of Engineering Technology, and GKPWIM Institute of Management, Pune, for inviting me here and share my some thought process. And I'm sure when I come to Pune, I can spend hours together and speak about the subject on packaging for the benefit of the students. Thank you so much. Thanks once again.
Thank you very much, sir. I think it was a marvelous address covering all aspects of printing and all aspects of packaging. And as you have rightly mentioned that, both complement each other, and it has always, since you can say the packaging has gained importance, I think simultaneously printing and its color reproducibility, color matching, these aspects have also equally gained importance. And the way packaging material today poses challenges about sustainability and caring for future generations. In the same way, for the print industry also, we have our own challenges, which of course academia and industry as well as the students together have to solve it. Thank you so much for covering such a wide range of areas of topics where we could learn so many things from your address. So it is really an honor. Sir is actually is a little unwell today, but he still somehow has managed to be a part of this program. So thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite but first introduce to you Dr. Supavadi. So she is a faculty member from Thailand, and she is an associated professor at School of Science and Technology and head of master's degree program in engineering management technology. And the institute is School of Science and Technology, Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University, which is located in Thailand. So ma'am is actually a PhD in imaging technology, from Chulalongkorn University, Thailand, and has also done her master's in packaging from Michigan State University. And her basic graduation is in the area of photographic science and printing technology from the same university. So, ma'am has worked as the deputy director at the Office of University Press, Sukhothai Thammarithat in Open University from 2007, and then also the deputy director at National Printing Technology Training Center at Sukhothai Thammarithat Open University. Has also worked as head of technical service, Strong Pack Public Company, which is also known as Amcor Holdings company at Thailand, and the head of print production, Office of University Press at Sukhothai Thammarithat Open University. So that's her work experience in the field of printing and packaging. And ma'am has done a lot of research also, and has published many research papers again in the field of color and packaging, and various factors affecting materials. I think it is an extreme honor, ma'am, to have you for this West Zone round. And we would be really happy if you can, you too can share your views on this occasion. And welcome, and please do address.
Thank you, Professor Mathura Mahajan. I appreciate the kind introduction. So I'm from Sukhothai Thammarithat Open University, or STOU. It will be easier for you to call. Yeah. And also, thank you, Professor Kaman Mohan Chopra, for giving me an opportunity to join this event. And good evening, jury member, our expert, our student, and ladies and gentlemen. It's very great honor for me to have an opportunity to attend an exciting event like the regional final of the Print Olympiad of the West Zone to find the best student in printing. And this is my first time entering this kind of competition event about printing. And normally I used to be a judge for packaging design award like Professor Saha, but that was for a long time ago. And I have joined the TAGA conference in 2019, which provide a student competition on innovation in book converting. And in that conference, they have like many student competition from all over the world. And they have like many experts from all over the world, like you did now, but this one is just only in India. And this is a kind of challenge for students that can apply their knowledge and create some like real in the industry. And I think this is a good opportunity for the student. And I can learn and gain some more experience on that. And anyway, I wish all the students from the West Zone good luck in their competition. So thank you very much.
Rupa, you should mention that you are also a member of World Packaging Organization. Yeah, just for information, she was with us as a judge for World Star Judging. And I was in Thailand and Bangkok. Supa was with us even for doing the Asia Star Judging.
Oh, thank you. And it's kind of reunion when I heard that you graduated from Michigan State University also.
Yes, yes. We are alumni from the same.
Yeah, we are alumni.
Thank you.
It's great to see you here.
And Professor Saha, I have another announcement today. Today we are requesting Sopita to be the judge. So she will be judging today also.
Oh, very good, very good.
So we have one judge, the two international judges this time.
Yeah, fantastic. You know, in our WPO, we are almost 6 to 7 alumni from School of Packaging, Michigan.
Alright.
Supa is one. Patra is also there from Thailand. She's not joined here. And we got from Korea, this from Seoul, our so friend is there. So we are more 6 to 7 people from School of Packaging in the WPO. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Thank you, Supa. Thanks for joining. So you'll get an experience about the Indian student, what they're doing, but I'm sure you'll be very much confident to see that the kind of talent the Indian has. Of course, in Thailand, you too. And I just want to mention to the audience, when you do the World Star Judging or Asia Star Judging, the kind of package design, what the Thailand students they do, we got a student entry. You can't imagine the kind of students' talent they bring in. The design, the printing, what comes from Thailand, and of course, another small country, Sri Lanka. You remember the Sri Lankan students, what kind of design they come, and especially the printing they bring in. So in the Asian segment, I believe Thailand and Sri Lanka, of course, other than Japan, Japan does a lot of package design. Indonesia, as a matter of fact, they also do good design. But Thailand, all the time, they give the largest number of entry, and they also get large number of trophy. Thank you, Supa. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Supavadi. It's really an honor to have you today, and we are happy that you have agreed to be the jury member also. So we move on to the next segment of this Print Olympiad, and that is the actual competition of Print Olympiad. Yeah, Swati ma'am, can you take over?
Yeah, just a minute. So
Yes,
here, there's one more change. Yeah, so we have another change. We have another judge. So our one other judge will be Anubhav Shafti. We have two jury members are changed. One Swapida, as I already introduced, and Mr. Anubhav Shafti. So they'll be replacing our two judges because they was not able to join due to some technical problems. So Anubhav Sharthi is a printing technologist, and he has done his printing studies at Allahabad first. Then he studied at London also. Worked with numerous organizations, and he's a very senior printer, and he's also advisor to Print Olympiad. He's a national advisor to the Print Olympiad. So he'll be one of the judges. That's what I wanted to announce. Now over to Swati.
So now is the time to start the event, and I would like to invite 3 students to introduce themselves. And our first student is D. James Mandy. Our second student is Tere Sakshi Arun, and our third student is Roshan Kailas Bachau. All 3 students, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Dwayne Mandy. I have done my diploma in production engineering, and currently I'm doing my bachelor's in PVG COET. Very grateful to participate in this Print Olympiad. Thank you.
Hello sir, my name is
Yeah.
Sakshi Kure. I am from New Arts and Commerce Science College, Ahmednagar. And this is the special competition arranged by the Chopra sir and their chief guest. And I am sure that is the competition will give very beautiful memories to all of us. Thank you all of you.
Hello, myself Roshan Bachau. I am from PVG COET.
D. James is our first student. James Mandy, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So D. James Mandy, there are 5 topics for you selected by jury members. The first topic is Industry 4.0 and printing industry. Second one is environmental sustainability and print media. Third one, challenges encountered towards counterfeiting attempts and forgery in label printing industry. Fourth one, use of print media in biomedical technology engineering. And last one is growth opportunities of packaging industry post COVID-19. You may take 20 to 30 seconds to decide your topic.
Environmental sustainability and print media.
Okay. D. James Mandy has selected the topic number 2. That is environmental sustainability and print media. Topic number 2 is finalized by our first student, that is D. James Mandy. So, D. James Mandy, are you ready to speak?
Yes.
Okay. So, I am just preparing the countdown timer, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please start.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the topic environment sustainability and print media. So, as we all know, environmental sustainability is the future, because there is a lot of pollution occurring in our world, and in India too. So sustainability helps to reduce carbon footprint, and to reduce it, we have to take many measures in it, and we can do a software called LCA, that is life cycle assessment. Life cycle assessment is the analysis of a product from its cradle to grave, through which we can get to know its carbon emission and everything, and through this we can take out the hotspots in it, and we can reduce that carbon emission from it, and this can help us to create a sustainable product. And as many industries are looking forward for sustainability, like one of the companies are EPL. Have done platina lamitutes, which is 100% recyclable, and such measures are taken by many other industries too, like from linear economy to circular economy. So to implement this, a EPR means extended producer responsibility, where after producing the product, and after reaching it to the customer, it is not thrown directly, it's somehow taken back to the producer itself, so they can reproduce it, I mean recycle it, and they can generate a new thing from it. And in print media we can take measures like de-inking. De-inking is after the disposal of the product, the package will have some inks on it. So de-inking during recycling, due to inks, the recycling is not done at a good percentage. So from de-inking we can remove the inks, and we can do almost a better percentage of recycling in it. So de-inking is a process where we can look forward for environmental sustainability. And environment is like many environment issues are carbon footprint, acidification, and depletion of ozone layer. So we should take into consider all those factors while producing a product. And mainly we should use bioplastics in our future, so that bioplastics like PLA, which is biodegradable, and we can use printed electronics. Means printed electronics can help us in tracking those products during disposal, and it can reach to the producer again. And in printed electronics means NFC tags and all. and environmental sustainability. I talked about LCA. LCA software is GABI software. I think LCA is a good software where we can see the life cycle of the whole product, and we can come to know the carbon emission, and not only that production, but also the end, where the customer disposal till that. So each and every steps involved in producing and consuming, everything can be done through LC. So LCA can be a factor to reduce carbon footprint. That's it from us. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite our international jury member Sri Mugira Nurani ji to ask the question, please.
Thank you, Vijender ji. So, Dwayne?
Yes, sir.
You're talking about the environmental sustainability and print media.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
what do you think about the trend in digital media, in digital printing, or has the relation with the environmental sustainability? Can you describe the relation for that?
In digital media, like the inks used in it.
No, it is trend from the offset. Many people now they start publishing digital media, and then is it also helping improve the sustainability of the environmental or something like that?
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat your question?
Many offset printing now. I mean, many publishing now. They move into becoming digital media.
Yes.
Is there any relation with the environmental sustainability for that? Can you describe?
Sir.
Can you describe what's a sample or something like that?
In offset, the dampening system has a little bit of chemicals, due to which VOCs, that is volatile organic compounds, are released from it. So going to digital printing, such kind of environmental issues can be reduced, and also the inks are all packed inside, and only the required amount of ink is used to transfer the ink to the substrate. So environment can be from offset to converting from offset to digital, environment can also be an issue.
Okay.
Not an issue.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
To our next jury member, Nizam sir.
Very good preparation. Okay, so you have the topic which you selected and the way you spoken, everything is good. Okay, see, my question here is environmental effects on printing. See, you touched only air pollution. What are the other examples you can say about environmental which affects on printing?
Printing means the inks used in it, means solvent based inks also releases VOCs and HAPs. So that can be an issue, and the wastage occurring in the print industry, if it is not properly recycled or done a proper way, that can be also an issue for environment. So
you can cover almost all except the energy consumption. Okay.
Even the UV lamps, UV lamps create a lot of heat during the drying time. So that heat is also little bit hazardous for the people. So that is also a concern.
Good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. To question goes to Arun.
Yes.
Sir. Arun sir, please.
Yeah. And James, you have presented very well.
Thanks.
Especially related with the environmental sustainability and the role of print media. So, do you know what is the minimum thickness of the material for recycling is required?
No, sir.
Okay. So you talk about the carbon emission.
Yes.
We will discuss only in Indian industry. What is the percentage of carbon emission is permissible by Indian Pollution Control Board?
I think around 60%.
Are you sure?
Yes. Not sure. Just a guess.
After finishing the competition, may go and search on Google.
Yeah, fine, sir. Sure.
Okay.
Ma'am, Supavdi ma'am, please.
Yeah, thank you. And it's very good presentation, Mandy. And I have
Thank
some
you.
question for you.
Yes.
As you mentioned about print electronic and also about sustainability, can you give some example that how you gonna manage for the end of life of print electronic?
Means how printed electronics is used. Means nowadays we use RFID tags and NFC tags, and it means NFC tags mainly in packaging. So when the customer use NFC tags during packaging, the information goes to the producer that the customer has opened the package and he or she has consumed it. So through the producer, they can send a message to the customer that how they can dispose of this product, and the producer can get back this product to them only. So that is an indirect way of printed electronics role in sustainability.
Yeah, that will be the role of the print electronic. And I just wonder how you can you give some example or how to handle that for the end of life?
Sorry, ma'am.
How to handle that for the end of life?
Ma'am, I didn't understand.
Oh, because you said when you use LCA for the,
yeah,
we have to have like at the end of life, like a recycle. And what about print electronic chip and how you manage that?
Life cycle of printed electronic chip.
Yes.
Fine. Life cycle of a printed electronic chip. So through LCA we can understand how the inks are made, how the chips are made, and how the consumer is going to dispose it. So how LCA would, ma'am, I have no idea how it is going to be done.
That's a challenge, right? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anubhav Shiksharthi, I invite you to ask the question, please. Sir, your voice is not coming. Still not coming, sir.
Your presentation was very good.
Thank you.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, sir.
Tell me, how do you do de-inking? And how is the waste material of disposed of?
Sir, I know what is de-inking means. De-inking is mainly like plastic or paper products which has come to the producer. It has been going through many process like flotation and enzymic processes. From this process, we take out the ink out of the product, and the leftover ink is removed, and the plastic inside is taken out and it can be reused. So the ink disposed of may be used for many other factors like making ink again. That may be one of the things.
Okay. How is it disposed of? The waste, how is it disposed of?
Waste of inks, na?
Yes, being, yes.
Inks.
It may not be.
So sorry, sir.
It may not be only ink.
Can you repeat, sir?
How is the waste material of de-inking disposed of?
The waste material of de-inking is disposed of through maybe it is sent again to the producer. Maybe.
Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Any more question from our esteemed judges? Any more question from you, if any? Now the audience is requested to ask the question if something in their mind. Audiences, please. You may please raise the hand. Audiences may please raise the hand.
This is Kamaldeep from North Zone Coordinator, Kurukshetra University. And my question is for Mandy is that Indian government banned single-use plastic. And up to which microns, Mandy?
Sir, can you repeat?
Mandy?
Huh?
You know, the Indian government banned the single-use plastic, you know, from 1st of July.
Single-use, yes.
Then how much microns it single use is banned?
Kanwardeepji, your sound is breaking.
No, sir, I got the question.
Okay, you may answer.
Give answer.
I think 2 to 3 microns.
Okay, so D. Mandy, another question for you from my side.
Okay,
what is 5R principle for waste management?
5R.
Yeah.
5R. I know 3 R's, but 5 R's. Are you talking about reuse, recycle?
Okay, these are 3 only, and apart from that, 2R are also been added recently.
Okay.
I am asking regarding that. Okay, no issue. So, any more question from audience? Let me tell you, D. Mandy, it is reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and replenish. Okay.
Replenish. I thought of telling replenish, but
okay. Now we are moving towards our next candidate.
Thank you.
Thank you, D. Mandy. So, can we call our next candidate, sir? Yeah, that is Sakshi Arun. M. Sakshi Arun. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Topics for M. Sakshi Arun. The first topic is newspaper industry in India in present age. Second topic is development of printing industry in the last 2 decades. Third one, differentiate flexography and gravure printing process from applications point of view. Fourth, will e-books replace the printed books for education? And the fifth one, scenario of screen printing and how industry is transforming.
Sir, will e-books replace printed books for education?
Okay, so the topic selected by Ms. M. Sakshi Arun is, will e-books replace the printed books for education? Will e-books replace the printed books for education? So Sakshi, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am just making countdown time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please start.
Starting from the question, will e-books replace the printed books for the education? This is the one of most important question in front of printing industry as well as modern world. The question is rising from past 2 decades. When in when internet change will all things the world, what are the ebooks? In modern world where internet is everything, students and readers and read these books and which available on different website from their smartphone or computer. People call this as ebooks, but for me it's a online streaming books. Impact of ebooks. The impact of ebooks for printing industry, type of online streaming books, ebooks are really impactable at this time. World is using mostly the printed books and sometime books, but after 20 or 15 years, in interest of people in ebooks will increase if there is updating process. uh, Traditional books get disappear, it will be biggest loss of your memories. Advantages of ebooks. From our main subject will discuss advantages of ebooks only for education. Main advantages of ebooks: no tree dies. This is my favorite advantages of ebooks. They not they are not made out and that is good for the environment in several way. Several books don't end up identical waste. Trees are the lungs or earth. Trees are the lungs of the earth, so saving them is good thing. It's take more energy to manufacture to and ship a paper than download an ebook. Portability of ebooks. I think this is one of the advantages people like most. Can you carry silver books with you without having to make any efforts, without even having to this to think about it? They are the with you device, an entire library at your fingertips. Disadvantage of ebooks: you have to stare at screen from those who stare a screen all day from work. This is a huge disadvantages. I stand from staring at screen too long has become quite a health problem. Some people don't mind, but I do. You enjoy reading before bed. Think think advantages of reading in the dark. You might also get screen insomnia. Uh, this is a growing problem that cancels out of benefits of ebooks. Ebooks are harder to read in sunlight. The of the sun makes a screen hard to read. Paper is still better beach, at the beach. You need a device. This is a disadvantages of the of for the last 15 of peoples. That's how many Indians don't own device. That figure is similar to or higher is in most development of countries. Ebooks versus printed books. Most ebooks readers have a LED screen which emit blue light, a range of light spectrum that is harmful to human eyes. Looking at such a screen for long period from for time many affects our body clock and lead to problems such as sleep def- deprivation. So while reading printed books at night and using the lamp can similar problems. The effects of reading using the blue light screen are more service has related in released energy is more powerful than that of that lamp. Importance of printed books. Who doesn't love the small of old books? Will turn out this more than just habits of readers. Have have done chemical analysis of the pages from old books and found that the smell of has similar components as vanilla. Vanilla hints of grass makes uh, and old books and expensive, not unlike smelling a garden of flowers or nice perfume. Students from around the world have also reported to print books because of the feeling of get from touching them at any moment they please, as well as forever forever discretion from the not having to insert with a device some no other. Thanks.
Okay, Sakshi. Now I would like to invite our jury members to ask the questions, please.
Okay, sir.
Mugi Nurani ji, please.
Yes, thank you, Vijender. Saksi,
Yes, sir.
how about yourself? Do you like e-books or do you like printed books?
Yes, sir. Sir, printed books.
So you still read a printed book?
Yes, sir.
So I also like to read a printed book instead of the digital book. But on your presentation, you said more about benefits of the e-books. So do you think in the future, all the printed book will gone and replaced by e-books? What do you think?
No, sir. Because according to study by Center and sir, electronic books increased by 70% 2020 compared to provide years. The little data and indicated the fact the ebooks have become a strong alternative to printed books.
Okay, thank you.
Sir.
Nizam Appa sir, please.
Good preparation, Sakshi. So before saying anything, I want to say that a room without book is like a body without soul. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Have you read that one? Can I read it loudly? A room without a book is like a body without a soul. Okay, so like that, I want to ask you that pros and cons of books versus e-books. I will give you 10 e-books. I will give you 3 printed books. What are the pros and cons of these two?
Sir, repeat question.
So what is the advantage and disadvantage when you compare with books and e-books? I am right now giving you e-books 10 and printed books 10. Okay, so can you differentiate the advantage and disadvantage of the two? Hope it's clear.
Sir, easy to carry.
Sorry, come again.
Sir, easy to carry sign.
So easy to carry. So no need for internet. So no need for battery. Then so you can read it anywhere.
Countless ebooks.
And then cost.
To our anything more, Nizam sir?
No, it's good. Good attempt, Sakshi. Okay, wish you all the best.
Arun sir, to ask the question, please.
Yeah, Sakshi.
Yes, sir.
You have prepared well. So, what are the limitations of e-books? When we talk about the e-books, as you told, countless number of books are available. You can have ample number of books. You require minimum space to stacking of the books and all that things. But what are the limitations of e-books over printed books? Have got my question?
Yes, sir. Sir, heavy designed books. Book with multi-column text, color images and text, other formatting and features.
Okay.
Anubhav Shiksharthi ji to ask the question, please.
Yeah, Sakshi, can ebooks replace printed book?
Yes, sir. But ebooks improve the reader experience. Is a way print cannot. We cannot release font reading later into life. Ebook not replace the printed books in future.
Why? Why?
Because because if is uneven is popular in world.
Okay, I think it's okay.
Okay, ma'am, please ask the question. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, this is a quite interesting topic, and is in the future also for ebook and printed book. So, like Professor yeah, sorry for the previous expert for jury. I just still the same question. So, what kind of the judge or decision of yours that you said ebook will not replace the printed book, right? And your topic is for education. I think they have like the level of education that some level might mix and match for use ebook and also printed book thing. And I think you didn't mention about the format. Sometimes it's ebook and printed book, they have like a limitation of the format that you have to tell more in detail, and that related to the process of the like a pre-press, right? The pre-press process, because this one ebook is just stop not printing, but for print you just process continue for printing like offset printing or any. But in this case, it's like just stop at pre-press. And I don't know that, can you give some example what the benefit that you can use ebook or the printed book for education? What kind of level that you think ebook is might be benefit? Do you understand my question? Because this the question is about for education. It's for advertise. Of course, ebook might be really benefit, but this one for education. So they have like a many level of education. And do you think ebook is might be benefit for what kind of level of education?
So, and printed books are important in the education. We cannot study well without books. Education is more happy with.
Okay. Now the questions. Any one of our judges willing to ask something more, please? If any question from judge side.
No, please proceed.
Yeah. Now we are moving towards our audiences to ask the question, please. Yeah, Kamardeep sir, please ask.
My question is that any platform which provided ebooks in India, any famous platform which provided ebooks?
Sir, Apple iBooks Store.
Okay.
Amazon, sir, Amazon.
Huh? Which one?
Platform.
Huh?
He is telling Kitabo.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Did you listen Kindle? You listen ever Kindle?
No, sir.
Okay, you never listen Kindle. Okay, okay, no issue.
Okay, Sakshi, can you tell what is ebook? What is the ebook? What is the definition of ebook?
Sir, ebooks are available in internet.
What is the definition of ebook? What is ebook? Your question was, will the ebook replace the education purpose books? So what is the ebook? You must know what is the ebook.
Sir, ebook is the format of book which is available of the internet.
Madam, I'm asking what is the definition of ebook? What is the ebook? It is available in the market. But what is have you seen ebook? Have you?
Yes,
not even on the Google or anywhere. You have not seen what is ebook.
So we can read ebooks are on phone computers.
Actually, your topic was, will ebook replace the printed books? If you don't know what is ebook, how you can speak on that? What is ebook? Printed book you must have seen in the college. So what is ebook then? Okay, no problem. Any other person wants to say any question?
So our next contestant is Roshan Kailas Bachao. 5 topics are here for you, Roshan. The first topic is packaging for food and pharmaceutical industry. Secondly, the role and importance of hybrid paper in printing industry. Third one, enhancing print productivity in printing industry through various technology adoption programs. Fourth one, future of Indian printing industry. And the last one is advanced methods of gravure cylinder making.
For topic future of Indian printing industry.
Okay, Roshan. The topic selected by Mr. Roshan Kailas Bachao is future of Indian printing industry. So Roshan, are you ready with the topic?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm making countdown time for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now, please.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Roshan Bachao. My topic of presentation is the future of Indian printing industry. So when we say the future in the printing industry sector, like 3D printing, printed electronics are the two sector are emerging in the future, and different technologies like IoT, AI, like artificial intelligence, web to print, then cloud printing. These are some technologies that by using that technology, we can build and grow any company as a smart print factory. So when we say the sector that 3D printing, by using that in current scenario, using the 3D printing, we can build houses or any 3D object or any 3D object. And second one is the printed electronics. The printed electronic really helps for the electronic sector to minimize the devices for the minimize devices in the printed circuitry, and it is in the emerging sector in the coming future. So when we say the technologies like IoT, the Internet of Things, by using the Internet of Things, we can connect the different devices which facilitates the different devices without a cable, and that using that connections and using the different sensor, we can collect the data, and that data we can use for our if any defect is happening on the factory, by using that sensor we can collect the data, and it is easy for us to get the solution, to analyze by analyzing the data. So IoT helps in that. So second is AI. So AI is used to detect the printing defects, like inconsistency in print, distortion, and many more. So and third one is the web to print. So web to print in there are different websites in online marketing, or online is in emerging right now. So web to print, that in you are sitting in any anywhere, or you can order from any printing uh, um, printing t-shirts, or any printing document, that by using the website you can get the company get the order, and you get the print using that. So web to print helps for the customized or personalized printing to the it is boosted by using that web to print. So that's it from my side.
Okay, is completed by you.
Yes, sir.
Ahmed Mugira Nurani ji, please.
Yes, thank you, Vijenergy. So Roshan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, India has a advantage for the population. It's very huge population compared
Yes.
to my country. It's 5 times higher than my country.
Yes.
So, do you think the offset printing in India will it still growth and compared to digital printing, or the other way around? What do you think about? What do you think about that?
Absent growth is not there, but they are still surviving, because there are different applications or different jobs that are still working. But other way, the digital have that growth, because the short run the jobs, more short run jobs are coming, and it is a fast, and it is fast delivery, and you get the quick output from the digital. So digital is growing, but offset is yes, you can say it is not good.
But do you think, is it possible, I mean, to offset and digital combine, like they have a hybrid, they have also offset machine and digital machine in one factory and combine their product?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By combining, we get the so when we combine the offset and digital, the our jobs increases, or our productivity also increases.
Yeah.
Or our we can print the different outputs. So in offset we can we print the variable data printing. So on the digital we can print the variable data. So by when we combine, we print the different outputs.
Yeah, that's the answer, because I believe digital print, we can customize the cover and the content, we still print on the offset. Okay, thank you, Roshan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Nizam sir, to ask the question, please.
Hi, Rosen. Good preparation. So, what is the topic for you?
Future in the printing industry.
So, future of Indian printing industry, right?
Yes.
So how about security printing future in India?
Yes, in security printing. So the UV.
Is there a future? Is there a future for security printing or not?
Yes, sir. Security printing has a future, because if you can say in packaging industry, that different labels are different brands have that, and there is a counterfeiting happens. So because of that, security printing is necessary to give the unique identification of the label of any company.
So what is anti-counterfeit in printing? So how you will avoid that in printing?
In pharmaceutical, so that we can use some parts like print by the UV, and that are only visible through the UV LED. So that gives the unique identification.
So you can give hidden image, you can give micro text, you can give hologram, you can give barcodes. So security feature is also growing a lot in the future of not only Indian printing industry. Okay. Well done, Roshan. Okay. Yeah. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah, Arun sir, please.
Yeah, Roshan, you have prepared well.
Yes.
In the first presentation only, you may have heard about the environmental sustainability.
Yes.
No doubt, Indian printing industry is going with fast speed.
Yes.
Number of units are going to establish day to day, and industry is growing with fast speed. So you might have been heard about the latest trends in technology which Indian printing industry is adopting. My question is, what are the steps Indian printing industry is taking for eco-friendly printing? Have you got the question?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
eco-friendly printing.
Yes, sir. By using the water-based things, or we firstly use the conventional UV. Then in latest we use the LED. So because of that, the in conventional UV, that the exposure of mercury lamps is not possible, or is having environmental concern. So in LED, it is we can overcome through this, and by also the in UV, we can minimize the VOC VOC emission. So I think that's
fine. Roshan,
yes.
What do you feel? Which printing technology will prevail and grow globally? Number of options are with you for printing. So, which printing technology will prevail and grow globally?
So I think, sir, flexography.
Can you justify?
So flexography have wide application, and also the flexography, by using the flexography we print the different outputs, and so that's because of that.
Okay, Vijender, please.
जी अनुभव शिक्षार्थी सर, अनुभव शिक्षार्थी जी.
Roshan.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, Roshan?
Yes, sir.
You've heard the name of Heidelberg. You've heard the name of Heidelberg. What is
Yes,
the latest? What is the latest technology they are adopting in the machine manufacturing?
Don't know, sir.
Look, thank you. That's all.
Yeah, ma'am, please ask the question.
Yeah, Mr. Roshan.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's very nice presentation. And
Thank you.
I just wonder about Indian printing industry in terms of food packaging. As you mentioned about flexography and another kind of gravure printing, I don't know. You can tell me about the future of both kind of printing technology that will impact or will be growth in the future of Indian printing industry in terms of food packaging, flexible packaging. What do you think?
In flexible packaging, so the packaging grows. So packaging grows, then print on the package is need. So as a packaging, the you print out package, the flexible package on flexography or gravure. So the flexography, on the flexography, it is take less space, or and it have different configurations. like CI and stack and inline. So by using that, you can print the different packages, and it have a wide scope in flexible packaging.
Okay, thank you.
So, any more question from any of our audiences or jury members? So, one question from me, Roshan.
Yes.
You have mentioned Internet of Things. What is this?
So Internet of Things is basically the connecting the devices using the cloud. Previously, we connected by using the cables and all that. By using connecting through cloud and collect the data by.
How it is the future of printing?
Yes, sir. By in printing machines, if you connect the sensor and by connecting the devices, what the defects are happening, that we can get the data. We can get the data and what the defects are happening in the future. Like we can get in. We can do the predictive ways to not downtime for the machine, to stop the downtime for the machine. So it helps by collecting the data and analyzing it. It basically get the behavior of the machine or by using the sensors.
Okay, Roshan. Can I ask?
Yes.
It's my area now, Internet of Things. So especially when you talk about the Internet of Things, it is sensor-based technology. It changed the world, total domestic and industrial appliances. You might be talking about the maintenance of printing machine. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you are claiming that when we use the Internet of Things or sensor-based technology for fault finding and sensing, it will reduce the downtime of the machine and productivity will be get increased.
Yes.
Can you explain it with help of some example? For example, my offset machine, which having a standard speed of 25,000 papers per hour.
Yes, sir.
But due to some environmental effect that in some seashore areas, lot of humidity is there and paper may get jam frequently.
Yes.
So how that IoT will be useful in that printing industry to increase the productivity?
So in IoT, in that the environmental problem, sir, it is not the IoT's problem, but in that
use of IoT.
Using of IoT. Using up IoT. No, sir.
It's very simple thing. IoT, as you told, is sensor-based technology. You deploy the sensors in the press industry, check the humidity, and if you have level up to certain level, it extends. And you
Yes,
make
sir.
predictive measures for the paper, which is feeding for
Yes.
the offset. It will automatically improve the productivity. Good, but you have mentioned IoT in leading industry. It is under innovation, still
Yes.
not using and not becoming that much popular, but in future I hope it will be the important tool in printing industry also. Thank you. Thank you, Vijay.
Okay, Kavardeep sir, please.
My question is that which printing process increasing rapidly? Which printing process increasing rapidly in Indian printing industry, except digital printing?
Lexography.
Huh?
Lexography.
Right. Good.
Any more question from anyone of our audiences?
Roshan,
yes, sir.
Tell me, can you find out weight in kgs of a paper if I give you a size and GSM? I want the weight in kgs. Can you give that or not?
Weight in kg, sir, can you repeat?
I want 60 GSM paper in a particular size to be evaluated in kgs. So that I can order the paper mill in tonnage.
60 GSM.
I'll give you the size. In case you know, tell me, I'll give you the size. Did I give you the size?
Sir, I can't remember that.
You can't? You don't know or you can't remember what is it?
I can't remember.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Roshan.
Thank you.
Now,
yeah, Tejinder sir will prepare the result with the help of the judges. And now, because we have 2 new judges, so he will have to do hard work with them also. So we have
5 minutes. In next 5 minutes, Bijender will have result.
No problem. He will do it very early as possible. As soon as we will receive the judge's opinion, then we will launch the poll. Poll will be launched after receiving the judge's opinion.
Okay.
So that this poll may not affect their decision. That's why first judge's decision will be finalized, then poll will be launched.
Okay, fine. Give few minutes for us.
So today it's a great moment we have with us Professor N.C. Saha. I think less students are here, but maybe how many are there? They must have heard about IAP. IAP is the best source of training as far as packaging is concerned. So since Professor Saha is there, we can have his advice how the students get admission there in IAP. Sir, can you guide the students? Many students wants admission in IAP. What is the criteria? How a student get?
I think, of course, now I am not at IIP, but I tell you the this procedure is very simple. IIP, we take about 200 students and we don't have a degree. It's called postgraduate diploma in packaging technology. Mainly the students who has got an engineering or maybe in a chemistry, BSc chemistry background. So there is an entrance exam which happens every year in the month of August, but now in this month there will be an entrance test, and from September the session starts. It's a 2-year course, 4-semester course. The 3 semester is in the institute, and the last semester the institute arranges the industrial training, which we say internship, to the various industry. And very interestingly, most of the cases, the interns, they are absorbed in the company. So that's the way the IIP has been able to get 100% placement, the 2 years postgraduate diploma course. I was at IIP from 1987 till 2019, and I was teaching to the students from 1987 onwards. My students, till 2019, what I saw that we could give an 100% placement. The courses was running only in Bombay. Then I started in Delhi, Kolkata, and Hyderabad.
Yes, sir.
Now, often when I came out from the institute, I came to know they have started a different course, something called MSc and MS and so on, which during my time also a lot of discussion we did. But our students, or especially the alumni, I was the chairman of the alumni, about 10,000 alumni of IIP. They were not in favor to start any master course. The reason is they say that if you go for any master, the certificate will come from that particular university, which they are not interested. They say we would like to keep the brand of IIP brand. And I feel that's the way the brand was continuing. And the job wise, because IIP's own student, they are in Hindustan Unilever, something like 70 students are working. So when the junior come, they used to take the juniors also in the same company. That's why you find today in all FMCG company, there is an IIPian who has been working in the packaging, and slowly even they have reached to a level of director position. But now I came to know the often started last year, MS course, MSc course, but these are all courses with affiliation with some university. which I don't know how the students is going to take it. The years to come will come to know, because those degree will not come from IIP. It will come from some university. But on a diploma course, still it is going on. IIP Bombay is running the postgraduate diploma, PGDP, which is a very well-established program and running for last 37 years. This is the 37 years. It is a 100% job-oriented course, as I mentioned, is because a lot of alumni are sitting in a beverage industry. So they just take the job. Admission, it is through an internal entrance exam. But when someone makes an application form, there will be some model questions would be given. It is questions are all semi-objective type, and you have to appear some out of 100 questions, you have to appear only 40 questions. And based on that, all India competition, we just take the student.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And one thing, just because I'm dealing with all the countries. I'm the president of World Print Communication Forum. Yeah. So can the international student get admission?
Yeah. Anyone can come and join at Indian Institute of Packaging. That's not a problem. In fact, Sri Lanka government wanted to have a branch of IIP at Sri Lanka.
Yes.
That's why the proposal came during my time when I was the director. I got a letter, and Ministry of Food Processing also said that they will fund it. But the question comes, how do they will get a job or not? But as on today, what I find, IIP, most of the students are from India only. But yes, overseas students, they can definitely come and stay at Bombay campus, and they can run. Absolutely not a problem. It's the students have to come and they have to stay at IIP Bombay campus, and they can join the course.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That's great information for the students. And now we have received the results. So I'm going to launch the poll. Everybody present here, including the students who participated and judges also, they can participate in the poll. So you have to just poll your choice of student. I may tell that there were 3 students who participated today. I can just show you these are the 3 students. You can see first, Dwayne James Mandy was there, who spoke on environmental sustainability and print media. The second speaker was Sakshi Arun. She spoke on will e-book replace printed books for education. And the final third student was Roshan Kalaish Bachao, who spoke on future of Indian printing industry. So you can just recognize these are the 3 students. This serial order they spoke. So we are now launching the poll. Vote will be there for 2 minutes. After that, this mass will be included in the judge's opinion. Judges have already given their opinion. Opinion of the audience will be included in that, and the final result will be prepared. Now, poll is already launched. You can choose your choice. One person can choose only one. The poll will remain there for 2 minutes. I think already 89% already participated. Only 1 or 2 people are remaining. So all have participated. So I'm closing it. End of the poll. Now I can share the result for you all. You can see on the screen. Dwayne James Mandy got 67%. Mehtar Sakshi Arun got 17%. Roshan Kalaish Bachao has scored 17%. Okay, I will request everybody to please open the cam so that we can announce the result. I have received the results already. So these are the 3 students today, and I would like to congratulate them. To be in the final is not a small job. See, participation is the must. Participation can make you win. There's no other source that you can do. So it's great that you participated, and I would like to congratulate all the 3 for participating in it. They spoke, everybody spoke about these topics, and once again I would like to congratulate, but because it is not even easy to reach at the final. See, there were 3 layers. First, some students were there in the first layer. Some were selected, and you was one of them. The second layer, and now it is the final layer. So that's good, wonderful, and once again, congratulations. But for the sake of some nomination, we have to announce one out of you. So, congratulations, Mandy, to be the top student of West.
Thank you, sir.
Dwayne James Mandy is the decided by the judges. He is the top print student of West. Okay, what do you like to say?
Very honored, very grateful to the OPA and organizing this Print Olympiad. Did a lot of research in finding all the answers. Yeah, that much. Got to learn many topics out of the syllabus also. So, thank you.
Congratulations and be ready for the finale. Yes, Sakshi, what do you want to say?
Thank you all of judges and respected sir.
Sakshi, don't be disheartened. Smile, because it's not easy for a diploma level student to reach at this level here. She is studying in diploma and they are the degree students. Yes, let us know. What do you say? What do you say about this competition?
I thank to all of for giving me this chance. Thank you, everyone.
Darshan, what do you say?
Sir, it is a really great experience, and thank you to the all the judges and organizers.
So Mandy, big congrats to you. Nice preparation, nice presentation. Your preparation. So there is no lack in your entire communication. So keep it up. You will come up. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Mandy, congrats. And
thank you, sir.
Prepare very well for the final.
Yeah, fine.
Mandy, congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Along Mandy, we all congratulate you along with your teacher Majan Madam also. Our great efforts for development of the students is really fruitful right now.
Yes.
Sir, I think today we all feel very proud that one of the students, all 3 were very good, and I am really, BVOC students since last 2-3 years they have been performing so well, and I really appreciate their courage. It's the platform where all come together of all levels, whether it is degree, diploma, BVOC. And still last year also the same girl student was there from BVOC, and this year also. So I really appreciate their courage that they are competing with these degree and diploma students. And both the boys have taken extra leave from me to prepare. So last 3-4 days I don't know what they were doing, but they have taken leave, and they said that we have to prepare, ma'am. So probably they have worked hard in the last 4 days only. But good, congrats, Dwayne. I think you have really got a great opportunity today. When you will be physically going for that conference, so you are going to get an opportunity probably to attend the conference, as well as you are going to speak there for your final round. And you will get to interact with so many industry people, not only from India, but from outside India. So I think it's a fantastic platform that this Print Olympiad has given. And those who have not won, so Sakshi and Roshan, you don't have to be really sad. You are also in the spotlight. And Mr. Nizam and then Anubhav Shikshathi sir and Nidhi sir and Ashwini Gupta sir. So all these, and of course Kamal Chopra sir is there only. So these eyes are on all 3 of you. So you are the talent. It's whether you win or not, it's the determination that you have shown, that you have to prepare and come at this stage and speak in front of so many great experts. It's not easy to speak in front of all these people, as well as Professor N.C. Saha. who is such a big stalwart in the industry. So you people have done a great job.
Madam, I invited you in the spotlight because of one thing.
Yeah.
We congratulate you. Because the line written, Guru Ona de Vilakhne Chele Jaan Chhada in Punjabi. It means that those gurus are great, whose disciples shines. Whose disciples shines, those gurus are great. Guru Ona de Vilakhne Chele Jaan Chhada. If your students are shining, that means gurus are great. So I wish to congratulate you for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's a team effort. From PVG, it's always a team effort. All of us, Swati, Shrikala, Padmaja, all these faculty members are working hard for the students. Yeah. Can I request Anubhav Shikshathi sir to please share his feedback? Sir is the advisor of Print Olympiad, and he has attended all the rounds. And this is the final round of this West Zone. So, sir, we would be really happy if you can share your thoughts on this before we conclude.
Good evening, gentlemen. Today's competition was very good, and especially the speech given by the chief today, Mr. Saha, very informative. The questions set up by the foreign and Indian industry people were beautifully designed and covered varied aspects of printing industry. I congratulate Mandy for his coming first and wish all the best for future, and he should study very hard. A special thanks to Kamal Mohanji, Chandraji, Madhuraji, and Mogi sir. Beautifully designed and nice speaking to you and listening to you all. Thank you all the judges. Thank you, Mr. Kamalji. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I think from your advice time to time on the official Print Olympiad group has actually provided proper guidance to all of us, all the coordinators of all the zones. Thank you very much for your experience and the way you have encouraged all of us, especially after every round, completion of every round has cheered us up and made us very enthusiastic to take up the next round. So moving ahead, I would now like to request Mr. Ashwini Gupta ji, who is the co-chairman of Print Olympiad, to please present the vote of thanks.
So it was a nice session. I would like to thank our chief guest of today's program, Shri N.C. Saha ji. It was a delightful and privileged moment for us that he spared time to be part of this Print Olympiad and accepted our request to be as a chief guest. Now I would like to thank our jury members, Mr. Mugi Nurani ji from Indonesia, Dr. Supavadi from Thailand, Shri Nizam Apas ji, Professor Arun D. Gangreddy ji, Abhinav Shikshathi ji, and our coordinators of West Zone. Because without the help of these people and their tireless efforts and working, this Print Olympiad may not be possible. Madam Madhura Mahajan ji, Professor Parag Hase ji, I would also like to thank Madam Swati Dutt ji. I would like to thank technical coordinator Brajinder Kaushik ji, our advisor Abhinav Shikshathi ji, and I would also like to thank Professor Manoj Trambale ji, Principal PVG, for attending this program, and Professor Kamardeep Sharma ji from Kurukshetra. I would like to congratulate the winner, D. James Mandy, for winning this competition and wish him for the best of luck in the final national round. In the end, I would like to thank our mentor, our Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra ji, President, World Print Communication Forum, for starting this event, the best printing talent hunt show of India, and it is now a brand, not only nationally but international also. Thank you all for attending this program. and best of luck for the final. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks to all.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Nizam.
Thank you all. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Kamalji. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.